Yo, what is up? It's been a long time, it feels like, even though it's only been like 2 weeks, I think, since my last upload. But 2 weeks nowadays, we feel like 4 years at this point. So I just wanted to quickly come on here and give an update on the channel. I remember recording this like 2 times in December, and I start editing them. Life happens, and those videos became outdated as shit. It doesn't even matter what I say in that videos because now they're literally just obsolete. So let's do this one more time, or at least one more time for me. This would be the first time for y'all, but one more time for me, and give a update properly for this channel. So the type of content that I'll be making relatively will stay the same. It will be rants, reactions, and skits. I put skits at very last because as of lately I've just been feeling very conflicted with skits. When it comes to skits, it's like, on one hand, it's fun at times depending on what the skit is and all that, and I generally have that flair to want to record that said skit that's in my head. But then there's other times where it's like, man, I was doing skits when I was 18. I'm 22 now. I'm getting up there. And I hope in the comments I don't see someone saying, damn, son, like, no, come on, y'all dragging it. I'm only 22. But really, that shit really puts it into perspective. I was 18 when I first did them skits, and now I'm 22, and I kind of feel like I'm growing out of it, to be honest. So I'm just very conflicted when it comes to skits. At the moment, I just feel like, okay, I'll keep them around for now. Whenever I do have that one idea and I want to record it either by myself and playing multiple characters or with other people as well, whenever I have that fire idea to record something skit related, then I'll probably do it and y'all will see it. For the most part, if it's not something that I'm super hype about, then I won't do it. I really been feeling the rants a lot more, and especially the reactions so far. I mean, I could always find stuff to react to. At the moment, I just haven't found that thing that I'm like, okay, I care about this, I like this, and this is happening, so let me do a reaction. I might start doing other reactions where, like, I just take something random, a random video, react to that, and just speak my mind on it. But only time will tell. We will see. And again, rants always been there as well, almost as long as skits. So content stays the same, skits here and there. Scheduling will be pretty much as it is now, just randomly. I don't have a set schedule. It's just too much going on in my life for me to like really be able to have a set schedule, because you got to take into consideration that it's not like I have an editor in the background doing shit for me. I'm the one who editing these videos. So I gotta record, I gotta edit, I gotta publish, and that's just the bare minimum, because I also have a personal life, of course, and there's just a lot going on in the personal life. So again, scheduling is just gonna have to be whenever I can. I remember during the summer, I was kind of consistent. I was bringing them out every like 2 weeks, every weekend. No, every 2 weekends. But as of lately, well, the year just started, so I just haven't had a schedule at the moment. And so for now, I would say literally I'll just roll out these videos whenever I can, whenever it's very convenient for me. The next thing is that me and my boy Malik, we are planning to revive our podcast series. There's been just so much going on my life, of course, and in his life as well. So it's just a lot going on both parties, having to get other people on board. It was just a lot. But now we decided on a couple of things when it comes to the podcast. First one being that we decided to conduct these episodes via Discord. So we're still thinking about if we want to give out Discord to the public. We don't know about that yet. For right now, we're gonna conduct these episodes on Discord that don't live here in New York into these episodes and get them involved as well. So that would be pretty interesting. On top of that, we decided to kind of give it a reboot in a sense. So before, we was really trying to hone in on like the comedy side of things, having a laugh, but like I said, man, niggas is getting older. Ain't nothing to be laughing about right now. Ain't nothing to be laughing about. So we're gonna focus more on the self-improvement part, physically, mentally, financially, as best as possible. I just feel like there aren't many podcasts like that where you get to hear stuff like that, especially from youth and young adults like myself. So that's what we're gonna be aiming for with this reboot of our series. Originally, I was gonna re-upload those episodes that we did previously here on the channel, but then I just felt like the channel would have been super cluttered. So I decided to make a separate channel for the podcast series. You can find it on my feature list. It'll be down there below. And I also put the link in the description below. If you are someone that likes to listen into stuff and not really like watch per se, give it a listen when we officially return. And also subscribe to that channel as well. Didn't think I had to say that. Last but not least, this might be sad to some, but the short film that I was working on, Shady Associates, we might have to pull the plug on that one. As much as I don't want to, but officially I do feel like we have to do that. And the reason for that is just a lot. It's just a lot. A lot with the cast members, a lot with myself and my personal life, as I said time and time again. And when it comes to location, and right now it's the winter time here in New York, it's fucking cold, it's freezing. I said mucho frio way. So no one's trying to really record any short films at the moment. It's just too cold, and for free, niggas is not that dedicated. So, you know, I get it, I respect it. So I'm just like, we might have to just pull the plug on this one. But maybe sometime in the future, we might return to it, because we did kind of leave off in a place where we could just kind of return. But at the moment, I would just have to say it's the plug has been pulled from that. The plug has been pulled. Eventually, I will make a separate video to show off the little bits that we did so far. We did a couple of recordings, we did a couple of voiceover recordings. So I would like to show that off at least, so that this footage doesn't go to waste. And then again, potentially we might revisit this short film in the future, but who knows. At the moment, it just seems like it's a dead project yet again. And lesson learned, like, short films are just fucking difficult to get started, especially in the time of my life that I'm in right now. So we might revisit that in the future, we might not. Only time will tell. And with that, that was all the updates I had to give y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for listening. And thank you guys for those who still really watch my content to this day. Like, the fact that this is about to be the 4th year, technically speaking, this is the 4th year. I remember uploading my very first video. That's super cringy now looking back at it, but I remember watching that first video a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, yo, it's really about to be the 4th year that I've been on this channel. This is crazy, like, holy shit. And again, to those who still tune in to all the uploads that I do, despite of everything that's happened, despite of the schedule changes and the random upload schedule, all that, despite of everything, thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in still. Thank you so much for being patient with me, especially in this time of my life. Thank you for everything. Thank you so much. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.